I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans.
What's going on today, boys and girls? I am on the road again. I guess when it rains, it pours. I don't like using water analogies. Can you blame me? But this is the case today. I on another road trip, little pinball pickup adventure, as it were. The old 401 highway, and we're heading east today. So I guess I probably am gonna already have given away in my title what I'm doing today exactly. How could I word my title? My title of my video is going to be something like, can I fit 2 pinball machines in my Ford Escape SUV? Would you have thunk that was ever possible? Well, I was told by someone who's moved a lot of machines that it is. And today I'm going to find out for myself and put that to the test. I have good faith that the information is good and accurate. And I'm actually pretty excited about the news because I've had this vehicle for, I don't know, maybe 5 or, let's see, it's 2012. I got it when it was a few years old, so 2015, yeah, about 7 years I've had it. And I've had a fair number of machines in this car, but never have I even attempted to stick 2 of them in the back. Now it has to be a very specific 2. Couldn't be 2 machines with the heads on. The strategy is to put the 2 bodies on their side and I guess spoon them together, because they're wedge shaped, so kind of like putting 2 wedge shapes, one way and one the other way. So that's the base of the foundation there. And then throw up a moving blanket on top and use that platform to safely put the heads on top. So if I can actually make that happen, which I don't see any reason why I couldn't, then that's just kind of like mind-blowing, awesome information. Because I'm imagining there might have been another time or two in the past where I could have done that, but I just didn't know any better. Didn't think to try. So that would be some very valuable information, of which I would have to share on Pinside in the What Vehicles Fit Pinball Machines thread. So I am going to pick up a Valley $6 Million Man and a Harlem Globetrotters. I have not received any photos. Got a brief description of what they are. The $6 Million Man, apparently when you turn it on, nothing happens, so that's power supply or CPU or both, probably. And I think he said the Harlem works, so I guess we'll just have to find out when we get there. That's kind of half the fun, sometimes agreeing to purchase machines sight unseen, you never know what you're going to get. Usually it's surprises in the wrong direction. But can you hear that? Did you hear that? That was my phone ringing. Sorry. I'll call him back. But yeah, often you are surprised in a good way with condition, but usually 40-year-old machines, it's not the case. They're usually pretty worn. I did say something like You know, as long as the play fields and back glasses are in good shape, then I'd be interested. And he didn't really say that, oh no, half of the play field is wood, worn right down. It kind of smells funny around here. Like, maybe it's that truck. It smells like tar or something. As long as it's not my vehicle, I'm happy. I don't got any warning lights or anything, so I think we're okay. And my air conditioning issue that I had yesterday in my car, when I got home, I turned off my vehicle, turned it back on to test it, and it worked fine. Let's test it right now. All right, we're good. Okay, so just a little glitch yesterday, so sun is starting to come out. Imagine it's going to be a little warm. It was a little rainy earlier, so I may just need that AC. Okay, so I've still got about another hour before we get there. So I'm going to take a little video of the action when we get there, so see what we run into. Hopefully it's all good stuff. All right, we'll see you in a bit. All right, we are here. Check this out. This is Keith, fellow pinball enthusiast, thinning out the herd.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You're moving, you said, right?
Yeah, we're moving to New Brunswick.
Holy, wow, okay. I didn't know you were going out of the province.
Yeah,
oh,
we're
wow.
moving out of the province because everything in here is just too expensive.
It certainly is, yes. Now, I see your Cue Ball Wizard, which you're keeping, and Cue Ball Wizard is actually the very first pinball machine I ever owned. Yeah, and that was like 20 years ago, so that's like a nostalgic title for me, so good choice on keeping that one. And then, yeah, here, let's take a look. Okay, this is, because I didn't, we didn't go through any photos or anything, we're just kind of seeing it live here.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look and see what we got. Oh, yes, okay.
It's Mylar, right?
It is Mylard. So that really kept the play field in nice shape.
Yeah.
I think those are maybe even the proper targets.
Yeah.
The spinner decals, they look like...
And I replaced those, yeah.
Oh, you did, eh?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, I did a little bit of work on it. I replaced the targets and the spinners.
Okay. And the plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, plastics are in good shape.
Yeah.
That's
why I didn't really want to sell this one.
I'm talking you out of selling it.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the, this,
you want me to unscrew it a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I got a Phillips in the car, but,
No, I got it.
the displays themselves, look to be in good shape. Don't see any burning on there.
No, displays are fine.
Original pop bumper caps. So, cabinets not too bad. I mean, it's a little faded.
Cabinet's a little rough.
You know, they fade. Like you can see the difference in the probably mostly original color to the faded color. Okay, here we go. Let's check out the guts here. Okay, so we've got the soundboard. Oh, power supply.
Yeah, I've never taken this apart.
Somebody's been tinkering with the power supply. They've changed the bridge rectifiers there.
Okay.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. A little
Definitely
bit
wasn't
of
me.
electrical tape going on here. I don't know what this ground wire's doing here.
Yep, I'm not sure, Mike. That's your department.
Oh yeah,
this
is
way above me.
It's a newer CPU, so that's good. The original lamp driver, original solenoid driver.
I've never
so
had any trouble.
okay, well yeah, all right. So we'll be able to disconnect and remove the head.
But you're going to be taking all the pins and everything out, right?
Yeah, I'll be removing the connectors. Done that many a time. So, all right. So, and then we've got the $6 million man. So maybe we'll take a quick peek at that since we're.
Yeah, I can spin this around for you.
Cool. So did you? Oh, you kept the head on Cue Ball Wizard, yeah.
Yeah, the head folds, right?
Yeah, folds down on hinges.
Heavy as hell, though.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
These heavy as a mother, man. Twice as heavy as these other ones.
Yeah, the Gottlieb System 3s are friggin', they're terrifying.
Monster, man.
They're totally terrifying.
Yeah.
I dread them every time, but there's some good games for sure though. But man, especially going up and down my 100-year-old stairs, yeah, not fun. Did you must have had some help with that, obviously. Did you like, you brought it up on your cart here probably? Yeah, that's the way to go. All right.
This is in pretty good condition too.
All right, let's take a look here. So someone put in a custom apron card there. That's kind of fun. I like to do that a lot myself. Just minimal bit of wear in the bonus area, which is very common. Plastics look good. Did you change those drop targets too?
Yeah, I think they were changed. Yeah.
Pop bumper caps look good. Little wear here, but nothing.
There down the that's the
where the bonus like, or the kick out saucer there. Spinner looks.
Yeah, that's the only wear on this one.
Yeah. Okay.
I said the cabinet, could use a touch up, right?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they take a beating. So that's looking good. And where's the head for the $6 million man?
$6 million, yeah, it's inside. I'll bring it out, and I'll bring you out the back glass.
Okay. Do you want a hand with that?
I think it'll be okay.
Actually, I'll just hit stop. All right, we got the head out of the basement, and so you can see that the frame and the top have been painted. You can see the difference in off-white to white. So, cabinet's a little rough, but it's a little chunky out there. But that's that side's not so bad. And I guess we need our Phillips screwdriver again. Where did he put that? Ah, right here. I usually just leave those loose because I'm always in and out of the heads when I'm working on them, so. But I guess it's prevents like Data East from yesterday's Star Trek from swinging out on me when I popped off the back glass. It was actually missing the screw, but I found it on that speaker, so I put it back in yesterday. Anyway, let's take a look at what we got here. This is the machine that, here's our hardware and stuff. Hey, and there's some interesting looking tokens too. And maybe a new lock of some sort. Okay, so, I shouldn't have left that unattended. It actually tried to fall down on me. Look at that. There's a bumblebee trying to land right on my friggin' hand, in my face. Yeah, so I walked away and this just went like that. Oops, that would have been a pretty good shenanigander move. Okay, so white solenoid driver board. I don't see those too often, if ever. Oh, okay. Got the glass. Yeah, all right. That's looking pretty good. Yeah. Let's check from the backside. Yeah. Okay, that's in nice shape. Yeah. Very nice.
Okay, you want to close this one up?
So yeah, I will close that up. I was just doing a last second inspection here. Everything looks good. Batteries are off. The CPU, there's no really acid damage, so that's good news. That's usually when the batteries are still on the board. Yeah. That's usually the first thing to go. So, okay.
That other clip now.
All right. Now, the trick is to try and fit these bad boys.
They'll fit. I'll get them in there, man.
Into here. Keith is determined. Yeah. They are fitting in there. Yeah, we're gonna make them happen.
Put one this way, one that way.
Yeah, on their side. We're gonna wedge them. We're gonna put them on the side, and like.
No, they should fit this way, right? But they have to be kind of reversed because they're a little bit tapered.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
I think we gotta.
This way, one will go that way, and put the heads right on top.
Yep, that's what we'll do.
Yeah.
All right. Wish us luck.
Yeah. Legs.
Holy hell! Check this out. Side by side, and it looks like we're gonna have enough space for heads. It may just be true. I have faith. Well, I always did, but to see it in action is one thing, than to hear about the myth of the two machines in one Ford Escape. Keith is coming in very handy here.
I used to run 50 guys or so.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, roofing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said you were on the roof the other day, actually. Now, come to think of it, look at this. It's actually gonna work. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Mission accomplished. Managed to get 2 Bally machines into the vehicle. I'm just gonna have that corner in my neck all the way, but no, I'll adjust that and it'll be okay. But yeah, it's doable. I believed it, but now I can actually see it. Well, I won't be checking my blind spots on the way back, that's for sure. But what do you know? You can fit 2 Bally machines in my car. And you know, probably same applies to most standard body machines that you can take the heads off. So that's pretty awesome information. I love this Ford Escape 2012 because the newer models, you wouldn't be able to pull it off because the hatch like starts rounding off in the corners there, and you don't have as much height either. I think this is 31 inches tall for an opening at the hatch. So, some good information. I'm glad I decided to keep this vehicle. I will probably run it into the ground now that I know that, right? And I have a hitch on there that I still have to... What I should do is maybe borrow Kevin's trailer one day and go into a big parking lot and do a little bit of practicing just to... I don't want to use a trailer for the first time on an actual long-distance pinball pickup. That would be, you know, it'd be nice to have a little bit of practice going into something like that, because I know the backing up is a little tricky, it's reversed, but blah, blah, blah. I'm sure I'll figure it out. That's what us shenaniganders do. We fudge around until we figure it out, right? So Keith and his wife were awesome. It was very helpful in getting the machines all loaded up. And yeah, so he's moving out to New Brunswick. So Albert Agar, if you are watching, I think he's going to be near the Nova Scotia border. And I think he said Amherstburg. And I believe I may have heard you mention that before as a city. So probably will have to hook you and Keith up, because he might be interested in possibly purchasing another machine when he gets out there, or even just, you know, being introduced to the pinball community / network. And you are the guy for that out there. So that is Keith. Meet Albert. Albert meet Keith, maybe in the very near future. So see what happens there. I guess that's mission accomplished. I'm gonna go to storage and stick those there for now. I really would love... Oh, okay, here's a little bit of insider information. Kevin is contemplating, and probably more than contemplating, it's actually a plan that is in action, building a giant arcade in his backyard. Now, I did a tour of his backyard once during his games room tour, so you can check that out and see. But he's got a big yard, very wide, very deep, and space for his own personal massive arcade. So that is exciting news. That could be great for his own personal arcade, for maybe even hosting tournaments or league in the future, maybe setting up a couple of my machines temporarily there. We've already discussed that. But that's what I need. I need one of those. A big personal giant arcade. I've said this 100 times. Because I would much rather have all my machines on legs and have a nice, Bally row, you know, Gottlieb System 80 row, Williams. Cool to collect all the super wide bodies, but I did sell my hot dogging, so I'll never get one as nice as that ever again, but that's okay. Anyway, like I said, I want one giant personal arcade where I can set up 50 or so machines. And as a matter of fact, Eddie Durazo, shout out, what's his, pinballleds.ca? he is also a host, and he has a space where he has about 50 machines set up. He runs a local pinball league, runs tournaments, and he's having one coming up October 23rd. I am contemplating going. I really want to go. I should go, and I may go. And it's going to be IFPA sanctioned, but he has that giant personal arcade. So one day maybe I will have one too. But I'd have the luxury of being able to set up so many machines, run tournaments that are not in my own basement, so they'll be spacious, and the wife would definitely be happier not having 30, 40 people show up for a league night, which is what used to happen. Of course, it gets pretty tight in there, but yeah, so I've never been to Eddie's before. It would be cool to check out his space, play some competitive pinball. I haven't played an IFPA sanctioned tournament since COVID's, and that's, our league hasn't started up yet. I mean, I'm the president, so I gotta have a talk with myself, I guess, and find out what's going on. But really, hosts are probably just not comfortable enough yet, because our league is all in people's basements. There's no public space that we ever hosted, really. So a lot of people are not ready for 40 people in their games rooms just yet. So we'll see what happens with that. But in the meanwhile, to storage, these guys have to go. Problem is that I am more efficient and timely at purchasing new projects than I am at completing them. So hence the queue. But that's okay. It is it'll keep me busy for a long time. It's basically my retirement. That's what I'm gonna do, as long as my back and knees hold up. Gotta get rid of the stairs too. That is the other main thing. So alright, well, that was a fun little road trip, and I think that's gonna probably wrap up this one. So thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll catch you guys on the next shenanigander adventure.